In my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground. We need karaoke words in the car. Back.
No, we got
down.
karaoke words. I got the words.
You got the words? You make up the words. Hey, Christopher, Lala, Ambrose, Robert's here.
Fluids, Christopher.
Can you believe these thunderstorms, Christopher?
Smoked, man. Smoked,
What the F? Like, guys, it's coming the hell down. Already went for my morning walk. You guys saw that, Joe's weather check. But, what the hell is this? And it's going to be like 95 damn degrees outside. But look, this is what it looks like. What? Like, Donnie gave me a thumbs up. Hey, good morning. Yep. What in the hell? And it's like lightning, thunder.
Thunder.
Lightning and the thunder. Hi, Don Marie. I'm going to watch you on the big screen while I vacuum. Awesome. You know what? I was going to do this horizontal, but I forgot to do the switch screen. So you can't do it now. We just stuck with this. Whoop-de-doop-de. Yeah, it's creeping me out all that. I love the thunder. I love it. But guys, we're on a road trip today. Because you know why? It's going to be hot as hell. It's going to be hot later. I keep looking at the weather going, is it wrong?
It's wrong.
Hi, Dave Jeffrey. I keep thinking, is it going to be wrong? I don't know.
Weather's wrong.
It did not get below 90. Your low never got below 90, Alexis? Holy hell. That's insane. But yeah, I don't know. I woke up this morning. We did our walk.
Oh, you better let me in, buddy boy.
Did our walk and everything. Hi, Sally.
No,
and
scoot over, buddy. Joe 101.
Yeah, I know. He didn't want to scoot over.
Be a courteous driver. Don't be a
no courteous drivers here.
He's driving with his.
And it wasn't.
Why do people drive with their brights on?
I don't know, because their other ones are broken. Hi, Spy Hunter. Dinner at Metro. Here we come. No, we're not going to Metro.
No,
we're actually, guys are going to laugh at us. But since Joe has the week off,
yeah, baby,
we are driving down the shore. He's in vacation mode. We're driving down the shore. I thought, let's check it out this morning. They had availability.
Damn.
And
damn,
yeah, free room. Free food. I know, Joe's like, got free food?
I just asked one question. How much food do I get? She goes, I got breakfast, lunch. We're going. I got free breakfast,
He's like,
lunch,
how much in comps do you have? I tell him, he's like, ooh, baby.
We get free Diet Cokes too now.
I know, tomorrow's supposed to be 100 degrees.
102, they say.
It's insane. I don't know. I can't. That kind of weather, I'm going to tell everybody, if you guys are doing anything in the city, do it inside. Go inside. Go to a museum. Go somewhere inside. Don't be sitting outside. You're going to crisp up like a hot damn fritter.
The subway platforms will be.
I would not be taking subways.
They will be 95 degrees and humid. Those subways will be brutal.
Unbearable.
Yeah. I mean, the cars are cooled off, but the subways, you wait for 5 minutes.
Hey, Lisa, UK.
You got sweat going everywhere in 5 minutes.
Honestly, you get in there, it's like, don't wear makeup. It's it's a lost cause.
And then you freeze like a refrigerator when you get in the car.
It's insane. So,
it's weird.
This is why we are on the road. We are on the road. We're going to go down to AC, which is Atlantic City, and we're going to go see what we can do. We're just going to hang out, probably go to the beach and stuff. And, you know.
An Amtrak police car on the tracks.
Really?
There's an Amtrak police car on the tracks.
Joe.
That's correct. I've never seen that.
I've never seen
14 years, never seen that. Sorry, 11 years, never seen that. They never have cars on the tracks.
I know, New York. I don't go. I take this. I have to take the elevator or possibly the escalator down. I am not walking. That's the thing. You got to go down and receive the trains there. And if the train's not there and it goes delayed 15 minutes, you're like, I'm sitting in 15 minutes of sauna hell.
It's sauna. Guys, it is.
I can't even explain to you how hot it gets in the subway. You would think it would be cooler. The parade was good, guys, but it got hot, and Joe and I had to bounce because he was getting overheated. I was getting overheated, and it's just that sun was brutal.
There's no shade.
There is really no
That
shade out
parade
in Coney.
has very little shade.
On that route, there's none.
Surf Avenue, it's beautiful, but it does not have shade.
Right, and that's, you know, it has all low buildings for the most part. And that's what that neighborhood is, and it's perfect. It's a beach.
Standing in the sun is hot.
But it's a hot one. It's a hot one.
So it took us most of the day yesterday, honestly, to just get our food level back.
Yeah, we got home. I was so, like, I was almost like I was dehydrated. Aloha, Liz. How are you?
Yeah, it takes a lot.
But look at this rain.
The wipers aren't as fast as they can go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like, wow. God dang. Rain. Holy moly. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do today.
Washington Bridge over to Jersey.
The subway was super slow on your way to Coney yesterday. I know.
You took it to Coney? Damn, that's a long ride. That's
Well,
like
I mean,
50-minute ride.
It's better than walking. I mean, Christopher Dodson, he would freaking walk to Coney Island. Good.
Christopher, that's a long walk.
It's a long walk, so take the subway. I mean, it gets off right
It's
there.
like walking to Jersey.
Yeah, the weekend track work, that's the thing. In the summer, this is when they do all the work on the subways in the metro. So track work happens all weekend. It's a shit show. It's like...
Usually north of 96, it's always bust. Because they got major track
Hi,
work
Junaid.
always north of 96. I don't know why, but they always do.
Glad you're going out of town. I am. We're getting out of town.
You want to cool off, relax.
You know, if anything, we're down by the water. And I'm fine with
Josh
that.
the apartment. Give him the apartment.
Yeah, he's got the apartment for a day or so.
It's fine. No problem. Let
You would
him
just
chill
hang out.
Have his friends over, whatever.
Air conditioner's working fabulously.
I
like,
cleaned it. It worked great.
it's working great, and the fan that I bought for $35 is.
I gotta tell you, you moving the AC centrally is working out great.
Right.
Because Josh's room is cool. Our room is okay with the fan.
All right, ours is fine.
It's not as cold, but it's quieter because that noise.
It is quieter when you watch TV and stuff, but the air conditioner being in the front room actually helps it because I think it keeps the heat out of the place. Hey, Joseph Q, how are you?
Let's go. Come on. Get out of my place.
Joe's going to be a little fiery with the driving. Now, Joe says, guys, just so you know, Joe came up with this idea. And I'm like, it's not a bad idea. But we've been thinking about this, and I'm like, I need to do something with people's super chat or do a channel membership thing and stuff. You know, when you guys show extra support of the channel.
We got to do something.
So now you guys are going to crack up.
What did we do yesterday?
So we were thinking of things that we could do.
It.
We were talking. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a certain saying that I say all the time. I always thank my people.
I don't want to sing.
But I don't want to. We're not going to do a tap dance, but anything like that. So
I don't
this
want to be
is
a monkey dance in the street.
Heading to Costco. Need anything? Oh my God.
Well, they don't
go to the Costco liquor store.
They got good tequila there.
Yeah, but they also have those like little. Ooh, look at GWB. The GWB. That's the George Washington Bridge. Look at this. I don't know. I really do like this bridge, by the way.
It's a big bridge.
Hi, Bonnie. How are you, RJ?
Double cable bridge. Big bridge.
Look at this. Oh, my God. Yo.
Bump ahead. There's a bump ahead, Andrew. We're gonna get
Bump. Bump. You got to slow down. Bump at exit 73.
That sign is brand new.
Exit 73, there's a bump. Oh, damn. Look at
That sign
this.
used to not be there. They
Slow down.
We're driving.
Jan has 2 bottles of Prosecco already in her hands. I love Jan.
Make sure you chill.
Jan knows it.
Get it on the ice.
Get the ice. Jan, I will put ice cubes in my Prosecco. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, chill the bottle.
Okay. It's so pretty, not me. Look at that. It is the busiest bridge in the world, I swear to God.
It's a double decker.
This bridge makes so much damn money.
I think we calculated at about $750 million a year of take-in.
It's probably $1 billion.
And I don't know what the trucks pay. If you do the average by car, how many cars it holds when it's rush hour, it's got to be in the $750 million.
No, we don't pay going out.
We pay coming in.
We pay coming in still on this bridge.
$16.90.
Wait, you have to pay to go on that bridge? Wow. Only coming into New York so far. But you have no choice to get out of New York, right?
How do you get over the Hudson if you don't pay?
Yeah. So they have this to get out. You can leave New York. You can leave New York for free, but to come into New York City, you must pay.
You're going to pay.
No matter what you do, you will be paying. You can come in on a bridge farther down.
Freeway over the Hudson.
There is no free. There is no non-paid way.
Even the Bear Bridge way up north is like a $2.50 fee.
Yeah.
And that is hour and a half.
But then
north.
you're gonna have to pay something to come down,
Hour and a
probably.
half north each way. That's a lot.
Yeah, unless you walk. Exactly. Unless you're walking, you're paying.
If I'm walking from work, I might as well not work, because I'll spend all my time walking. That's crazy talk.
With the job, I walk. Oh wait, that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, but I don't walk. I don't walk to go to Jersey and walk back.
It's a little crazy, yeah.
I'd have thighs of steel, calves of. I'd have cable calves
Buns of steel.
and cable calves. My calves would be like ropes. So
You'd be like
ripped up.
Adonis.
Maybe I should walk to work. I'd
You'd be like
Adonis.
Hercules. Hercules! Hercules! Hercules!
I'll have a leather face. It'd be like Adonis. So it'd be like a.
Why does Adonis have a leather face?
Because I'd be out in the weather all the time.
Oh my god,
I'd
you
be
just
heat
wear a lot of
stroking.
sunscreen. Stop with the leather face. Buns of aluminum. You know what? That reminds me of this video this stupid documentary I was trying to watch today, and I'm like, I can't watch this. This is stupid. Nobody cares.
It's almost as bad as that movie we tried to watch yesterday.
Oh my
With Jack
God.
Black. We tried to watch Jack Black. He was in this
Minecraft.
Guys, I was having a real hard time, and I like Jack Black. I was having a real.
And Joe likes animation
And I was
and
like,
stuff.
And I gotta go do the dishes.
Yeah, JoJo's doing the dishes.
I'm gonna
Hi,
do the
Liza.
dishes.
We are going to head down
And started doing
to
stuff on
Atlantic
YouTube,
City because it's going to
social.
be unbearably hot in New York. And that just means I'll be holed up into the apartment and I can't, it's too hot.
It's just too hot. Change of venue.
Minecraft was successful. I have no idea why.
I doubt that.
I never played Minecraft. Joe's never played
I have
Minecraft.
to
We were
tell you,
looking at it
I
going,
doubt
I don't
that it was
know.
successful. It
I
was
don't
hard to watch.
understand.
It was really hard to watch. Look at the people coming in. It's already Sunday. Look at
Everybody's coming home.
that. Look at that. We already got traffic at
But
10
anyway,
o'clock.
what I was talking about is we were thinking about what can we do when people do super chats and stuff, because I really do want to acknowledge everyone. So you're not going to believe what we came up with. Okay. You ready? You guys are going to die. This is what we came up with. Look at it. It's a little horn. No, it actually was a bike horn, but I took the bike apparatus off and stuff. So, anytime we get one, I'm not going to honk it now. It's the anticipation.
It's quite the annoying horn.
It's
I'll tell you.
quite the annoying horn.
She goes, we're going to squeak
Honk,
that
honk.
in the casino. I said, well, it is what it is. It's annoying.
Hi, DC322.
I'll give you that. It's annoying.
But, we'll give you the horn.
So tell them the story of what we got. Tell them about that.
Oh, so Joe is looking them all up. I'm like, he goes, I want to get you a horn. I'm going to get you the bike horn. Hi there, Fern. Hi, Brian, DC. And I'm like,
We were looking at a bunch of cute
no,
horns.
this is how it started. Super chat next time you go into St. Patrick's. Going to St. Patrick's? Where's St. Patrick's? St. Patrick's what, cathedral? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it in the cathedral. Oh my God.
Can you imagine just getting escorted out?
What about for gifts? Oh, yeah? Well, Christopher gave us a gift.
So annoying. Do it again. Come on, I want to hear it again. Come
Ah!
on, let me hear the stupid horn. Give me the horn, Ange. Give me the horn. So tell them how we got it. It's funny.
Clown horn. It is a clown
It's a
horn.
clown horn, exactly. Bunch of
So
clowns.
that's what we're gonna use moving forward. I think it's funny as hell.
It's different.
And the whole thing came about because Joe, we were talking about it, and he goes, "What about a horn?" I go, "Okay, I can do that." I got clown horn. I said, "A clown horn is funny." And stuff. Oh, look at Christopher Johnson's just gonna keep sending floating hearts. Oh my God. There you go, Christopher. Thank you so much. But until she gets tired of lugging it around. No, it's actually really light. I'll be fine. I can hook it onto like a belt or something. I'll carry it. It's not a problem. But I thought, okay, so then we're looking at him. He's like, I want to go to the bike store. I go, we are not going to the bike store.
So I checked all the bike
It's
stores.
too
They didn't
hot.
answer their phones. I want to pick it up
Not
right
these
now.
bike stores are like, stop it. Everybody gets their shit on Amazon.
So Ange goes to Amazon.
He's like, let's go
We
go
go
out
down-
to the
we go
bike
down
store.
the rabbit
Listen,
hole. We go down the
he
rabbit
wanted to go
hole.
out to the bike store yesterday afternoon after we did all that shit over in Coney Island, and I'm exhausted. He's exhausted. And he's like, let's go to the bike. I go, I'm not going to the bike store and not know if they actually have it. Oh, J-Ro sent a $5 super chat. Thank you, J-Ro.
Yeah, baby, the clown horn, the pink clown horn's coming out, baby. I love it.
Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. You're killing me.
Clown horn.
But it was kind of funny because
Ange goes, oh, this panda thing is, oh, this is cute, this is cute. When are we gonna get it? In like 15 days.
Yeah.
Like,
so we were looking at.
He's
putting in bike bells, and he's putting in these things that look like a panda, look like an alien, and I'm like, are those just squeaky toys?
They are.
And I'm like, I don't want a squeaky toy. And stuff. Hi, Cat. We're talking about the new. Thank you to people who super chat and are members and send gifts to whatever. You know what I mean? This is the way of acknowledging them. Extra special. So I know I saw it. But J-Ro, that was funny. I love that. So we're going through them all because I said I am not going outside.
And you said,
hi, baby.
I want it tomorrow. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Bro.
So then I found the bike horns were like
the one you got.
This one was, if you buy it
in 10 minutes.
No, in 4 minutes.
I love it. You gotta buy it in 4 minutes.
It was like a damn countdown.
It was. When do we get it? When do we get delivered?
And it says, if you buy it in 4 minutes, you can get it between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. today.
We wake up this morning.
5:30.
I gotta go downstairs and get guess where the bike horn. It's sitting at the door.
5:30.
I notice on my phone, delivered. I'm like, I for $2.09.
5:30. It was. Oh my God, J-Ro did another one. $5 super chat from J-Ro.
Give me that clown horn, baby.
Thank
I want
you,
some clown horn action.
I know, it was a hurry. Supplies are limited. Right. I swear to God.
I hope I bought the right one. I hope I didn't buy 3 of them. I hope I did everything right. I paid for it. And I'm like, here we go. We'll see if this works.
It did. It worked. It was here.
Amazon's got it down, man.
5:30.
But the funny thing is, yesterday, Andrew goes, I got to deliver it. And she goes, I go, there's no way that clown horn showed up in 15 minutes. And
yeah.
She goes, no, it's my Yeti.
My Yeti came in, which I love. Oh, look at Cat's just having a break, still packing, and they pick up the keys tomorrow to their new place. Oh, yeah. That's amazing, Cat. Awesome. Hi, Phyllis. Hope you're doing good. We have storms right now in New York and Jersey. And it's going to be a smoldering day in New York for the next couple of days. Like, we're talking tomorrow's supposed to be 102.
With high humidity.
Like I said, this weather that we've been having has been so all over the damn place. You're loving the great idea? Oh, thank you, J-Ro. I think it's funny. Good morning, Tana. How are you? Is mixing cappuccino and mocha a good idea? Sure. Then you have a mochaccino.
Those are really good, guys. If I could do a mochaccino, I would.
Yeah. That would be delicious. Did you bring... Wait a minute.
I'm not bringing it. Josh needs it.
The syrup?
Josh. That's he's going to Josh's coffee more than mine.
What are you talking about?
That syrup is not taken.
What are you talking about?
Josh has been digging that syrup.
That's a thing. It's a thing. A mochaccino. That's what it's called. A mochaccino. But, yeah, I didn't know that. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, which one did we get? The regular one.
The regular, it's basically maple syrup.
It tastes like maple syrup. It's not maple syrup.
No, it's maple syrup flavor. Yeah.
You can go for a pumpkin spice mochaccino. Okay, now the Ambrose. That's a step too far.
Wait, I like pumpkin spice. I'm not.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Hi, Pat Drummond.
Fall season thing.
I don't like it. I don't like pumpkin spice.
I don't mind it.
No other YouTuber better not steal your idea. I know.
Stolen, guys. Guaranteed, the clown horde's gonna get stolen.
I know. It's what it is.
Take our great. We had a brainstorming session yesterday. We really did.
I go, I know. I want to do something. What can I do? It'd be funny.
And she goes, you can dance from. I'm like, I'm not some dancing monkey.
You are. We all know that.
Do something else. I don't feel like dancing. I'll be dancing the whole day. I don't feel like dancing.
I know, but I am glad that we're heading down to Atlantic City to get some, at least beach time. I never had a pumpkin spice. What's it like? Well, it's like pumpkin spice. It's like cinnamon and cloves and allspice and all of that stuff mixed together.
And they call it pumpkin spice.
They call it. There's a pumpkin in it? No, there's no goddamn pumpkin in it.
There's no such thing as pumpkin spice.
They don't put pumpkin in anything.
It's a fall beverage. It's a fall flavor.
Supposedly it's to make you have fall warm vibes. But those are all warm spices.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get those spices and think, "Ooh, I think Cool Beach Breeze."
That's why they bring it out in the fall. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, there's no pumpkin in it, Fern. Sorry. No pumpkin for you. No pumpkin for anybody.
No pumpkin.
All right, we're headed out onto the Garden State
We're
Parkway.
taking the Garden State Parkway high up from 80 all the way down. So
What kind of scam is that? That's called the coffee shop scam. They call everything pumpkin spice. They don't put no damn pumpkin in there.
There's no pumpkin in pumpkin spices. Like
Honestly,
says, clove,
let me just tell you
allspice,
something.
cinnamon.
Honestly, pumpkin doesn't taste like anything.
You got to do something to pumpkin. It's
There's
not
no
pumpkin.
taste to pumpkin.
Pumpkin's like durian.
Pumpkin is no.
We tried durian. We tried
No.
durian. We tried durian.
How many gardens are there actually in New Jersey? Probably a lot, because everybody's got their own damn
There's
tomato
a lot of
garden.
gardens, guys.
Are you kidding me? Jersey's known for their tomatoes.
Well, I'll tell you.
Because you know why?
No.
Because of all the Italians.
Oh, okay.
Unlike New York, which you say has no pork hot dogs.
No, don't start that with me today. Let's not start that.
No, I'm done. You're calling your lawyer for and you want some pumpkin? Well, I don't know. I guess you could go ask him for it.
Good luck on the class action lawsuit on pumpkin spice. You know, you have to do some serious.
Pumpkin spice is a ripoff.
You got some serious pain and suffering coming your way.
I'm suing you not having pumpkin spice latte.
I'm psychologically.
Thought I was getting pumpkin, and now that I'm not, I feel like I feel ripped off.
I feel empty inside.
I was just in Western New Jersey. Everyone is in the bar was talking about farming. See, there it is. They're all gardeners. They're talking about their tomatoes.
It's called the Garden State, guys.
It is called the Garden State.
I mean, there are a lot of
I
gardens.
mean, but they have the pine barrens
The pine barrens
and
are massive.
the dead marshes.
That's where all the bodies are. But the pine barrens are where all the trees are and all the pines are.
Yeah, but that's where the
So
Jersey
low-
Devil lives.
That's true. We just saw a documentary on that. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on in Jersey.
I feel like every place has like some kind of like
Story.
creature from beyond.
Well, the Native Americans have all these legends.
I know,
They
but
all
hi,
the
Michele
Native
King.
Americans have legends about the Americans. They all have legends.
I know, but the Jersey Devil's scary.
That's real.
Well, I don't know if it's real.
It's real.
I don't know if it's
I'm
real.
telling you it's
I
real.
don't think it is. By the way, let me know if the stream is still good, guys. All my mods, just to let me know if I need to refresh, because I am directly on YouTube and such. But I don't know. I think we're gonna get sun later. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. Because traveling on the Garden State Parkway, we do hit some dead spots for signals. Jersey Devil staying at a hotel. It's even too hot for him. For real.
Checked into that.
Go Devils. Well, Boots, we're headed to Atlantic City
We
because
usually lose signal on the pine barrens. We actually do.
I know.
When we get down
We're headed
past-
to Atlantic City
when we get past
because,
Tom's
like I
River,
said,
when we get past
it's
Tom's
gonna
River,
be
guys,
hot.
the signal gets
but let's see
pretty
how many times we can honk this horn, man. That's what I want to see. I think this is the funniest horn.
So
This is for all super chats and all member chats and stuff. Like people who become a member or you have your milestone membership and you do that
trying
thing.
it out.
I want to make sure I can acknowledge those that really, really do extra support. And I just feel like saying thank you isn't enough. So I want to make an annoying thing. Okay.
And that's a pretty annoying horn. When I squeak, they're like, "Oh, this is annoying."
Like squeak it. And I did it. And he's like, oh my God, that's
annoying.
funny.
Totally annoying.
I said, yeah, I figured it would be. But could you imagine if you heard this went on from someone's bike? I would be thinking,
I would like the e-bikes to have one.
yeah, why don't the e-bikes have this?
the horn, because I'd like hear that from a mile away. It's so
They need it.
annoying.
Because you know
They should have a
why?
horn.
Because
They
they're
really should.
damn stealth.
You should have a horn. Let me know, honky honky. I'm coming up behind you.
Did you say honky honky?
Oh,
Oh, honk honk. Yeah, those e-bikes. If you guys missed it, Joe did a short where it was Joe driving. And he's going like
We're on the
27,
Brooklyn
30
Bridge.
miles an
Brooklyn
hour. We're on the
Bridge.
Brooklyn Bridge. Now the guy was on the bike path, but
we're side by side.
there are people that ride a regular bike, a cyclist on the bike path. And here I am going to try to refresh real quick just in case. drive 55. No, he can't.
I can't drive 55. When I drive that slow, it's hard to steer. I can't
But
get
anyway,
the Jeep out of second gear.
The bike was past us. It was like right side by side.
Right there.
It was out the window. And I'm like, that's insane. He goes, I think I'm going 27. And then he's like 30 miles an hour. And the bike's there.
Right there.
And I just kept thinking, he's not even pushing it. I don't think he was pushing it. But that's crazy. I saw that amazing video. That's right on the Manhattan Bridge pedestrian path. That's what I'm saying, Deborah.
Well, they separated it because I think they're having a lot of injuries.
Yeah, but they're also going to be having injuries still because people are on regular cycles. Oh, Olivia with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Olivia.
Thank you for that.
That was amazing.
The crazy clown horn comes to strike.
Crazy clown horn comes up. Yeah, that little thing was going. I know. Yeah, it was. And he's just speeding along.
Like you understand, normal cyclists could probably go 12 or 14 miles an hour. And that's going pretty
well,
good.
if they're biking and they're like...
But you have to understand, e-bikes are not normal cycles. They're assisted by batteries.
Here's the thing I think of. So somebody's like, I can bike, like, you know, you can bike like this fast, 20. Okay, let's just give it to them that a regular cyclist could go 20 miles an hour.
Downhill with the wind.
Okay, 20 miles an hour. Say they could go 20 miles an hour.
That's fast.
Okay, but so where are we off today? We're going to Atlantic City. Oh my God, Deborah with a $10 super chat.
Wow.
Thanks for that video. You're welcome, Deborah. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I felt like I wanted to, because I commented on a video that was done, I think it was like a CBS News video, and I've been getting so many people coming backlash at me. How do you know? Dude, I'm not stupid.
You live in New York.
I live in Manhattan. I see it all the time. They almost take me out. Thank you so much, Deborah, for that. That was really, really generous of you. But the problem is they're so quiet. And when you're powering the vehicle yourself, like if you're biking, if you're cycling and using your legs, you have more control over what is actually happening with that bike. Like you can stop it very fast. You can slow down. You're like more, I think, connected to what you're doing in that bike because you have to propel the bike. When you're doing it like with just a handle and you pushed it and it's going faster, you're not paying as much attention.
No, and you got your phone on.
They got their phone on. They're looking at where they have to go to deliver.
All their deliveries on the bike. They're not really paying attention to the traffic.
Me too. I'm sending that video to friends. Do it. Yeah. Hi, Youth the Gambian. Greetings from Spain. Oh my God, it's been a while. Good to see you.
Is it Youth?
Youth the Gambian.
Youth the Gambian.
Mike Beachman. Good morning, Ange and Joe. Hope you had fun at the parade. Hope to catch you soon. Yes. Hi, Bonnie. Joe is your designated driver today. Yay. Yes, he is. Yes, but we'll go down to the Atlantic City and have some fun. We do have the flask with us.
Don't tell Angela I got a bottle of rum and a bottle of tequila too.
But that's going to be down there. Like down there.
It's in the back of the car.
Yeah, we can't reach it. We have it away from us, so it's not reachable.
It's in the back.
But,
so
yeah, that's why I did that video, because so many people did not believe me.
They're like, no, guys. And there's the proliferation of e-bikes in New York, Manhattan is crazy.
And like I said, I don't have anything against an e-bike. All I'm saying is do it safely, wear a helmet, and you have to follow the rules of the road. If you happen to be in a park, you can't be on the paths. You know, and pedestrians have the right of way in all of the New York City parks. Okay, no matter where you are. And like in New York City, you can't just drive through you can't just drive through Central Park. You have to be on the transverse roads.
No cars are allowed except
official vehicles
and park rangers.
Yeah, park personnel. Yeah, and that's it. So like they were coming after me. And Deborah, that's the reason they don't follow the rules and they don't have a license, and that's why everybody has them. I really do believe that, because they don't have to be licensed personally, they don't have to register the vehicle,
so you can't really ticket
and they don't have to carry any kind of insurance.
You can't ticket them.
Well, they do. That's the thing. They have been starting to ticket them.
I don't know how you're going to ticket them if they don't have an ID.
This is what happens. They actually get a summons and warrant for court.
So if you get stopped, I don't think it happens very often, but if you do get stopped by a police officer, you can't produce your ID, you get a summons?
No matter what, they're going to find out who you are, you're going to get a summons, and you got to go to court.
You are going to court.
You are going to court. And they
Talk
said,
to a judge.
and people were like, well, that's really harsh. But how else are you going to do it? There's no other repercussions for them.
Right, because there's no ticket. What's the ticketable offense?
Right. So they said this is what it is, and that's why they have to go to court.
Now,
And
I will tell you, as you know, all the pedestrian paths say no e-bikes. There are signs every like 500
yeah,
feet.
Deborah, they have nothing. What are they going to insure? There's nothing to insure. They're not driving a vehicle. There's nothing. There's no law for it. So they basically are traveling on a motorized vehicle with no liability,
it's a great
no
area.
responsibility.
It really is.
And it's one of those things that they have to come and figure out. I think a lot of people use them for pleasure, for stuff, and they like them and they're fun. Ooh, $2.30. Everybody throw their quarters and dollars. Just paid a toll. Just paid a toll.
One more $2.30, and there's the police officer making sure.
Is it just me or is it staticky sound? No, you're hearing rain.
Rain. It's raining, guys.
The rain, that's what, Liza, you're hearing the rain go. That's what it is.
I'd like to turn the rain off for you, Liza, but don't have that switch.
Yeah, I know. We
The
can't.
big guy's got the switch. He's not taking any orders.
Talk to the big guy up there.
Big
Talk to
guy's
Mother
got the
Nature.
switch. He said it's on. He turned it on today.
I know. Thank you, Ambrose, for throwing the quarter back there.
I appreciate
You hear static too? Let me try to refresh again just to make sure actually the voices that are static. Let me know if it's better.
We gotta talk.
Better. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd that go? I don't know. Open up the door, something like that. I don't know what it
2,
is.
3, 4, hit the floor, hit the floor.
Hit the floor. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know. Better? Okay, I just refreshed. Perfect. Hey, Blair's Lounge. How are you? Good to see you. You think it's better? I'm telling you, it's the signal goes in and out
The weather does affect the signal.
all the time. Joe's sitting over here. He's nice and cool. He loves it because he's in an air-conditioned car. What's the temperature outside? Oh, it's only 70.
In the car, it's 63.
It's 63 in the
We're
car.
hanging meat in the back.
We are.
It's like if I had the meat cave or the sausage.
Mark
chandelier.
Dorfin, it is a free car wash. Deborah, we are going down to Atlantic City.
Oh, I need a car wash. You're right, Mark. The car does need a wash.
Currently, we have an hour and 50 minutes in the car still, and we will be there at 12:21. Gotta love that.
That's a new feature on the car.
I can't believe Joe doesn't have a coffee. How many coffees did you have today? Not very many.
Pots.
What? How many cups? How many cups of coffee? 4? You had 1 when we walked.
Oh, 5.
You've had 5 already?
Yeah.
I don't
made a
know,
pop for
man.
Josh, and I had 2 more there.
Hey there, house account.
That's what I'm saying. The syrup is going quick. We need more syrup. The syrup is going quick.
I think you used too much because mine was a little too sweet.
Was it? No syrup for you. No syrup for you.
I just need a little bit.
No syrup for
Oh,
you.
look, Michele King has been a member of the Yo Club for 27 months.
Thank you, Michele King.
Thank you, Michele King, for being a Yo
And that
Super Club
annoying
member.
clown horn is for
Yay,
you.
27 and going strong. Girl, thank you so much. And yes, this
This
is our little thing for all the members when they do their member chats and for super chats and all of that stuff. We will give you an annoying, we'll do the clown horn because we are just a bunch of clowns. I swear to God.
Clown. I call you guys bozos.
Just Jane says it's 85 degrees outside and 65 in the house. Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Ugh, she
Now, the air
lives.
conditioner in the apartment can only get down to 68 because it's a bigger apartment for a small air conditioner, but 68
But it's actually,
is comfortable.
but see, our air conditioner is
It's an
actually
R2D2,
sized
it's an R2D2.
for our apartment size.
It's R2D2. Rolls
It is an
around.
R2D2. It rolls around, has a hose that goes out the window.
Yes, but it's doing a good job. And
Good
staying at
morning,
68.
Savvy. Where are we off to today? Not Staten Island. Oh, Staten Island woke up to thunder. So did we.
Yeah, we heard some thunder just a half hour ago in Manhattan.
Yeah, it was thundering. 84 out on Polar Bear.
I love
in
it
the
when
summer.
the power company goes, you can save this much money by setting your thermostat at 73. I'm thinking 73? Doesn't even go up that high? Mine doesn't go that high.
No, I love, see,
You can save $150 a month if you set your thermostat, or better yet, I'll set your thermostat.
listen,
No,
what I think is funny,
no you're not.
when they send you, like in New York, I don't know if they do this in any other state, but in New York, Con Ed will send you a report card.
A weekly. It's a weekly update.
No, it's a report. You don't get it weekly, but it's a report card. No, it's not. But they'll send you a report card every so often to tell how you compare to other people who use electricity. And them bitches, they trying to shame me and not using electricity.
In the summer months, you're using way more than
They'll be like,
and I'm thinking, wait a second.
Wait,
People
no,
are paying more
the
than
best
me.
is they'll be like, people of your thing in your era use this much electricity. And there'll be like a graph. The graph is like this, teeny tiny. You use this much electricity.
Are those the people that don't use electricity, like air conditioners? That's funny. And I think I should go older.
No, BB, this is AT&T. But no, like for Con Ed, AEP does it here. I try to get the lowest score. I don't want the lowest score. I want to have a shitty score. Give me the shittiest score, please. Please, you are not going to shame me. I don't care.
Ours is great in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Why?
Because we open up the windows.
No, because we don't pay for gas.
We don't pay for gas or heat. We don't pay for heat or gas.
So when they do the same report in the wintertime, we're like the people they're comparing us to because we don't pay for gas.
Con Edison does that every I think it's like quarterly.
Right.
And I'm like, bitches, shut up. Go sit down. It's hot.
I'm running the air conditioner. It's 100 degrees.
Lizzie
outside.
Banks, we are staying overnight. I actually booked it for 2 nights so I don't have to feel rushed. This is what I do. So if I can, I will book the room for 2 nights, even if I might leave tomorrow, but I might leave tomorrow late so I can still have the room. I don't want to be running out the
I
door.
might need lay down time at 1 o'clock. And that technically 1 o'clock you don't get the room. But I might need lay down time.
Word score makes me feel great. F the utilities. F the utilities,
Believe
Joseph
me,
Q.
they're charging you for that energy, buddy.
The gas company does it too. Well, I don't have to pay for gas, so thank freaking God.
Well, that's why our energy, because it all goes through Con Ed.
Yeah, all of our energy goes through Con Ed. The only thing we pay for is
we'll
electric. And actually, me moving the air conditioner to where it is now.
Well, let's see. Before you say
It's
what
been
you're gonna
good.
say. Let's see. Oh, we got a flood.
No, we are off. Joe is off this week. He took the week off just so we have a little staycation.
Well, I had to fit in at work because this is the week that was available. Everybody else is taking vacation around me.
Because I have been thinking Joe needs to make sure he uses his vacation when he wants to, just to get time. He needs a reset all the time. I do the same thing with comped rooms. We're smart like that. I know, Just Jane. You gotta work it like that because why are we rushing around? Look, we're in a tunnel.
No tippity tapping.
No tippity tap. No rain.
Rain stop. We're all
Yeah,
done.
good for Joe. I know. Hi, Alexander. Yeah, so that's why we did this, so that it's kind of like a reset.
I got my 5th week because my seniority, my time in.
And then you have another
carried
week.
over a week
Yeah,
last
so
year.
Joe has like
I
6
have
weeks of
6 weeks.
vacation.
I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge, guys.
Yeah, it is.
I've
It's
never
a
had
lot.
6 weeks of my life.
What kind of work does Joe do?
I do a lot of stuff.
Joe does a lot of stuff.
I'm a stuff guy.
Joe is a metallurgist.
I also make the best coffee in the plant.
Shut up, I can't. Joe is an
I
egghead.
manage the 2 coffee pot stations, one in the mill, one in the melt shop.
Yeah, Joe works for a steel company, but he's the metallurgist. He's the scientist behind all the chemicals
I'm
and
the mad
the
scientist.
property. You are the mad scientist.
I'm the guy who says, you missed your chemistry. You suck.
And you gotta understand,
Joe, why are you so aggressive? It's my chemistry and you're screwing it up.
I came up with this
need-
ingredient. It's
you
like,
need more soft skills, Joe. Forget that shit. He screwed up my chemistry. Hit the chemistry or hit the properties. Stop it. My way.
he's
the
the
highway.
liaison between management and engineers. Well, no, he is the engineer. He's a metallurgist, a metallurgical engineer. I thought Joe was the velvet rope inspector at Gala events. He's also that.
I also am the greeter. I greet everybody that comes in the office, so I like the office greeter.
So am I a stay-at-home wife? No, I mean, I stay at home, but I
Angela
work.
does way more work in an hour than I do in a day.
Too.
True. Angela's on every social media platform.
I do that, but I'm also a graphic designer and stuff, but I get to work at home.
She's a creative fucker.
You know what I am? I'm a creative fucker.
I love that hat, by the way.
I know. Everybody loves that ball cap.
I bought you that hat because I was wondering, should I buy it? It's the last one. I'll buy it. Forget about it. I bought it.
It was a good buy.
It's a really good looking hat.
I like that hat. I'm not wearing it today. Today I've got my Yo Ang hat with me.
The white one.
Yes, the one that was
the
white one, that my New York Yankee hat. So that
did Kimberly get that for you?
yeah, Kimberly Grace,
picked it up for you.
a dear friend,
You should give her a
viewer.
honk
I know. Oh, Kimberly, yay! For the honk for the. She's not even in here. She's out there having a good time.
She's drinking.
No, she's probably
She's
sleeping. It's 10:30. Come on.
She's drinking. They got the best rum on the planet. Of course she's drinking.
If not, Joe, who is inspecting those velvet robes? I know.
Listen.
He washes all the dishes. He does not wash all the
see
dishes.
The lighting? Oh, did you see it?
Listen.
Did you see it, guys?
Daily Watcher, you're killing me. He does not wash all the dishes. He washes maybe two plates.
I make sure the kitchenette is clean.
You do not make sure the kitchen is clean.
Kitchenette.
I can't with you right now.
There's 2 kitchenettes.
The laundry, I did all the laundry last time.
I can't do laundry.
I had to have a laundry war the other day because people were down there trying to move my freaking clothes. Who makes the ice? The ice fairy. That would be me. But right now, I guarantee you, like there's so much ice that is made in the freezer.
In the door now. I put it in the door.
How?
I took the cube, put it in the door.
Anyway.
Stack.
Anyway, so we have so much ice made right now.
There's more in the trays.
I think what's going to happen by the time we get back, there'll be 0 ice.
That's not on me. I'm with you.
I just feel like there's not going to be. And I said we have to start getting into the making of the ice. It is going to be 100 degrees every damn day. Make the goddamn ice. Make the
Let
ice.
The ice be made.
Let the ice making begin. We need the ice for sure.
A lot of cars on
I'm
the road.
currently washing dishes and doing. Look at that! Look at that! How's it count? Washing dishes and doing laundry.
I finished the dishes before we left.
That's because we have to take stock that there's no dishes before we leave.
Correct.
So we can take stock of how many dishes we have when we get back.
Correct.
And then we can read someone for filth.
That's right.
That's right. Why are there
The toilet was
dishes?
clean and the dishes are done. My 2 jobs.
Yeah, and Joe's like, should we do laundry?
Garbage was taken out.
He was like, should we do laundry? I'm like, no.
Angela must have had a plan early on because I didn't know.
No, I just didn't feel like folding clothes. Because we live in a small apartment. I can't have the laundry being done and then just bags of clean clothes sitting around. Where am I putting them? It's all got to get folded and put away. Put it away. Hi, Esther. Esther, I love your name.
Esther. We named the dolls that you took with your sister to Las Vegas. Esther and
Gladys.
Gladys and Esther.
Yeah.
That was sweet.
Esther, I love your name because I think it's hilarious. Like we had these like little Barbie type dolls. And my sister and I would always use those as our personas. And so we went to a bunch of Instagrams. Mine was an Anastasia dolls, and hers was like a
mermaid.
It was like a dark-haired one. She had a dark-haired one, but they were like Barbie dolls, and they were our alter egos. And so we went to Vegas, and I did a whole Instagram series with these dolls, and how they were getting just farther and far. It was like a debacle. They were just like, it was like, oh my God, they're drinking in front of the Bellagio. Oh my God, they're running through this. And it was funny. They were such staged photos, but they were hilarious and stuff. And mine was named, and we went and we said, okay, now that we're in Vegas, we are no longer Angela and Nanette. I am going to be Esther and you are going to be Gladys. And so we just called each other Esther and Gladys the whole time. And you should have seen the people's faces. She'd be like, Esther! Esther, and I would ignore it because it wasn't my name. It was so stupid. Mrs. Me is mobility impaired, so me doing dishes and laundry doesn't really count. Well, I get that too. Hi, Bombi Rivera. Where are we headed today? We are headed to Atlantic City.
So traffic's a little thicker than I thought.
Because it's going to be hot and icky.
It's the Sunday traffic at 10:43.
Oh, I got to find those. I should really go find those photos because they were funny as hell.
Because you had...
They started out in nice little things. Like I had a little picture of them looking out the window, like they were looking out the window of the plane and stuff. And then there's one where like you can just tell like the clothes get worse and worse. And before you know it, they're just in bandage dresses and stuff and looking like they had too much to drink. It was funny. Joe was like, these are ridiculous. I'm like, I know, but I love them. Oh my God. We should revive that.
Another great idea.
Oh my God. Nene, if you're watching, you better go find that doll. You got to find the dolls.
Years. I don't know if she's got that doll.
I've still got mine.
You do?
I do. I still have Anastasia.
You're going on a cruise ship again? Esther reborn?
Esther and Gladys are reborn.
Wow.
Oh my God.
What do they call it? 2.0? Nowadays they call it 2.0. Everything's
Which
2.0.
doll? I had one that they're basically exactly very similar to a Barbie doll. But these were the ones done by Disney.
And yours was
So
Anastasia?
I had Anastasia. And I think Nanette had one that was like from Snow White or something because she had dark hair.
It wasn't a mermaid because she had legs.
Yeah. It was funny. So I had the Anastasia Barbie. And then we made costumes for them. And it got to the point
It was
of...
kind of like Flat Stanley. But it was
Yeah,
Barbie
if you
doll.
guys remember back in the day when your kids had to do something and they had to have what's called a flat Stanley, which is just a colored persona of themselves, and they would send them to somebody else and they would take an adventure. And I was like,
You take
this is
photographs
what we're
of
going to
Flat
do.
Stanley. Same thing, same idea.
It was really funny.
It is kind of fun.
All right, we're going to have to revive Esther and Gladys.
Great idea.
And we named them that. Or I don't know, hers wasn't Stella. I think it was Stella.
No,
It was Gladys.
Gladys.
Because it was like a really like
I
old-timey
know
name.
yours for sure was Esther.
Mine was for sure
God,
Esther.
That's why when Esther came in, I'm like, oh my God, Esther.
Mine was Esther. And we just did a whole thing of it. But I think we're going to do that this time. Oh my God! Did you see that?
That was live, baby. My eyes, I can't see anymore. My eyes.
I don't know what Waldorf and Statler is, but probably. I'll have to look it up, house account. But it was pretty damn funny. But, oh my God, if she's watching. Oh, I hear the rumbling.
Ooh, rumble.
Rumble in the jungle.
Ooh.
Oh, damn! Hi, Arjan, how are you?
Deep rumble, that one.
That was a deep one. I felt it.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
The two Muppets in the balcony that make wisecracks. Oh my God, it kind of was. Is that who that Waldorf and Statler are? Okay. It kind of was, but there was like, I mean, I'm gonna expound upon it. I think that would be an amazing series
Fun.
to bring it back. I think that would be great. So we'll have to do that. Arjan, I didn't know it was gonna rain today either. Like,
I thought it was going to be hot.
it's gonna be hot.
71 out there.
I loved the judges. The wisecrackers up
They
in the
were fun.
thing. They were the funniest thing.
My
I always
favorite,
call-
my favorite was Beaker.
No, Beaker was mine.
Beaker was fun.
You didn't like Beaker. I liked Beaker. Especially when they actually,
my favorite was Animal. That's right.
you liked Animal. I liked Beaker in the Swedish Chef.
Swedish Chef is so funny now, but at the time it wasn't. Now it's very funny.
It's hilarious. But the funny thing is like, oh, Arjan with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Arjan. That was our,
You get the clown horn.
you get the clown horn. Thank you so much.
You get the clown horn. And you get the clown horn.
You get the clown horn. Beaker's way too anxious. I love Beaker. Like a mug. I often refer to Mark and Joe as Waldorf and Statler when they're together. Oh, there you go. But yeah, I think those were funny. But there's this new thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this little bitty puppet that's a chef, and but he pulls out full-size ingredients, and then he's making food and he's dancing. It's funny. If you see it, you would love it.
That's great.
But it's this little bitty puppet, and he doesn't have actually a shape, but it's kind of like, but it's tiny. But he pulls out the garlic clove. The garlic clove is as big as him. And then he's taking off one piece. And it's all like that stop motion photography.
Oh, yeah, the old stuff.
It's like, it's kind of like along of the thing of, what was that little guy with the horse?
Pokey.
It was like Pokey.
Pokey.
Yeah, was it? I don't remember the horse was called Po. Yeah, it's like that. What I don't know. Got to love the Swedish Chef. I know. That's what he would say. I know, it was hilarious. The Muppet Chef is a Danish, not. He was called the Swedish Chef, I thought. Arjon, thank you so much for the another $2 super chat.
Crazy horn for you.
You get a clown horn and you get a clown. Gumby, yes, Gumby and Pokey.
I'm sorry, Gumby and Pokey. Thank
Gumby
you.
and Pokey.
That was it. Gumby was green and Pokey was orange.
I'm going to have to find it and post it in Discord.
Gumby and Pokey was funny too, though.
Because the Swedish Chef is named the Swedish Chef on the show. Really? I love the Muppet Show. I would watch that weekly. As an adult.
I gotta tell you, I watched the Muppet Show too.
Because I thought it was funny. That was back in the day, like when Saturday Night Live was actually funny.
30 minutes a day.
It was 30 minutes a week.
It was, yeah.
It was a weekly show.
With commercials.
Which was probably means it's only probably like 25 minutes, 20 minutes.
Probably 20 minutes.
It was probably 20 minutes.
That's right. I used to watch it.
You were unprepared for the Muppet quiz this morning. I gotta say, I'm thinking it was Ambrose who did the Muppet thing of us.
That's right.
And
we have some
that to me is hilarious. Michele King with the $5 super chat. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. You get a crazy clown horn.
Say that 3 times.
You get a crazy clown horn. I loved SNL I know what you're trying to say. SNL back in the day.
Yes.
Was amazing. I have no idea what language he was speaking, but the character's name was the Swedish Chef. Yes, it was. Hi, John Burke.
It was the Swedish Chef, right?
It was the Swedish Chef.
Danish?
It was like organ to morgan.
You would know what he said.
And then he'd be great.
And he was always on fire.
But Beaker was with the scientist.
Yes.
But he was always running around.
He was like always smoking.
I know.
He always broke the glass. It was funny.
We will be safe out here, TL.
It's a little thick right
I loved
now.
SNL in the Will Ferrell days. Yes. Couldn't type it for. I knew what you were talking about, though, Lizzie. Mika says, I'm Swedish, so I know the difference. Oh, okay. Is it going to all day and Tuesday? I don't know if it's going to rain all day and Tuesday. I have no idea.
It wasn't supposed to rain today. I didn't know about the rain.
Are we making our way to Mr. Bill? I remember Mr. Bill.
I don't remember. I remember Mr. Bill a little bit.
The only thing I remember Mr. Bill from was, oh no, Mr. Bill. And then I think he would die. He would get squished. And he would just end up being a flat face.
That's what I remember.
Swedish Chef is Deborah's favorite Muppet and Elmo.
When it comes to the Sesame Street, my favorite was Bert.
Because you look like Bert. That's what's so funny.
I had a Bert bank on my dresser when I was growing up.
Joe was Bert. Joe, as a child, is Bert. Lords, how are you, hon? Good to see you in here. Yeah.
Is she out filming?
Are you out there filming? Or she's probably working.
Yeah, she's working.
You work a lot, girl. But I give you props for that, honey. I give you props. But yeah, Joe looks like Bert. Especially when he gets angry. And I'm like, you need to undo your one eyebrow.
I don't have a unibrow, though.
You are either Fozzie or Gonzo. Oh my God, Gonzo was the effed up. Wait, Gonzo was the most effed up looking bird.
He looked like he got hit by a car.
Gonzo, I don't even know. Like, I think they must have been on some tequila and something when they made Gonzo.
They had this crazy beak.
When they made Fozzie, they were taking edibles. Okay, that's what they were doing. When they made Fozzie, like, yeah, let's get this guy. He like a groovy, gravy kind of like, yeah.
Hit the polka dot tie.
Hit the polka dot tie.
That was funny.
I don't like the chickens as much as Gonzo. Gonzo was just crazy. And I'm like, why does he look so effed up? He looks like he got hit by a truck.
He does. He looks like roadkill, kind of.
Waka, waka, waka. I know that's Fozzie. Waka, waka, waka. Oh my God. I know. The Muppets were something else.
They were.
I still, to this day, don't understand why the buskers, why the people in Times Square don't dress as Sesame Street.
Think about that, right? That's a New York thing.
All you got to do is get your 5 friends, because you're all standing around there in Minnie Mouse costumes. Why don't you all wear Just
Because what
different
happens is
frickin' Sesame Street
Minnie Mouse
costumes.
things is already
Oh,
gone.
lightning.
You see that? You gotta try something new, guys. If you
Motor
get five-
City Big One, how you doing?
If you get 5 new costumes,
Oh my God, we have 100-degree weather for a lot of this week. That's why we are going down to
Atlantic City.
you know, down to Atlantic City because it's going to be so insanely hot. Nobody can deal with that. Hi, Cora. How are you? But yeah, I still don't understand why they don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine the amount of people that would come up there?
For the Sesame Street people?
For the Sesame Street people?
Yeah.
You have somebody dressed as
Especially the
Oscar.
garbage-
Actually,
Grouch.
Oscar could just be anybody that's on the street.
Just get a garbage can.
That's unhoused. That's the proper term.
A garbage can.
Yeah.
Just need a
This
proper
stream is
garbage
being
can.
brought to you by the letter G and the number 7. I can't.
That's funny. That's true.
For real. And why are they just doing pictures? They should do video.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? I don't get it. I think it's funny. Like, work out an act. Do something.
Let's get going. Right?
Yeah. What are we paying? We got to pay another toll?
This is a $2.30 toll.
Another
Going over a
$2.30?
bridge. Every time you go
Being
over a
brought
bridge,
to you
pay.
by the letters O, M, and G. By LOL.
Funny, right?
As long as it's not FU. We could
Isn't
do
it
a
that-
whole
isn't it?
skit
Right there.
on Sesame Street. I could, because actually our neighborhood kind of looks like it. A lot of the brownstones. All right.
They couldn't pay me enough to put a Garden State Parkway sticker on my car.
What the hell's that for? Maybe he works there. Maybe that's his pass to get out of jail free.
Listen, they couldn't pay me enough to put a
Maybe
sticker on my
that's
car.
the thing.
Now, if I got free Garden State Parkway service, okay, fine.
Maybe he
Put it
has
on
to
my
work
car.
at the Garden State Parkway.
But he's got a Garden State Parkway sticker on the back of his car.
He got a lot of stickers on the back of his car, so
I'll
I
tell
don't
you
know what he's
I don't
doing.
know about if I put that on my car. That's a lot of money I pay. I pay.
I pay. We pay. We pay a lot of damn money to this thing. A lot of damn money goes to the Easy Pass. All right, here we go. All right, everybody, Easy Pass is there. Ready?
Keeping it out.
Here comes that. You're gonna see coins fly out of it. Dollar bills are gonna be flying out that Easy Pass thing. Move your hand so we can see it. We can't see. Oh, there it is. This is the back. Oh, they taking our money. Here we going up there. We're gonna take our money.
Camera bridge
Oh my
is
God,
ahead.
my head kind of hurts from
The
thinking of
camera
all this
bridge
Muppet
is
stuff.
here.
I
gotta
know.
Make sure, give me a speeding ticket.
Here we go. Here we go. These are the things that are gonna take our money. Look at that. Ching. They took our money.
Is that fast?
They took our money.
It's electronic money.
Good morning,
transfer.
Dee.
They've already got out of the account.
We're getting all the Northern California weather. We have just, I don't know, our weather has been dysfunctional. How about that? It's just been I'm not going to say bipolar. It's dysfunctional. Joe, we're going to be passing a PP station. Do you need it? That's what I'm going to call these now.
My PP is good.
We're not going to call them rest areas. We're going to call it PP station.
PP station, we're gonna pass.
Yeah, we can pass it. Okay, we're good. Joe's good. Now, give me
I gotta
5
put miles
minutes.
behind me.
5 more minutes, and Joe will be like,
I gotta Next station at 24
no,
miles.
Ambrose, we don't stick it to the windshield because it's annoying and stuff. So we put it in our little bitty box up here, and we pull it out when we need to.
Sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need them double, triple, freaking charging me all over the place. I know, I don't, Ambrose.
That's the first thing Angela asks me when the car goes to the shop. Where's Easy Pass?
I did.
Why?
I did.
Because people can just take the transponder and they got
When
free
they had the
rides.
car in for the shop, I'm like, where's Easy Pass?
Where's the transponder?
And he's like, he stopped and he went, fudge. Fudge. You just peed doorways?
Should've
Oh.
taken it with me.
Because they could take my Easy Pass, drive all over the hell they want to. And then he's like, why? How do you think of that stuff? I go, because I try to think of what they could do. And he's like, I go, you don't think people do that?
I do, but I didn't think this time.
They don't care. They just give you the transponder. Then it like goes through a thing. They don't verify that it was with that car. They don't care. They want their money.
Show me the money.
Good morning, Kim. I see it's raining in New York. I'm in Kentucky, and it's hot and
We're in
humid.
New Jersey
It's
now,
going to be
guys.
hot and humid
We're in
all
Jersey.
damn day, too, today. But we're currently going down to Atlantic City because in New York, it's going to be 99 degrees today and 102 tomorrow. F that.
So if you're in New York today, go to the museum.
Right? You got to be hiding indoors. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you
now
gotta
going
go
to
the museum,
97.
Find the museum you want
Hide
to go
indoors.
to.
Right? You gotta today. You gotta be indoors, man. Go to
There's
a movie.
Yeah,
Go to a
you're
museum.
Right. Movies are good too.
I don't care. Go to the casino if you like going to the casino. Go do something inside. Go to a friend's house and go play mahjong. I don't know, but you got to do something because it's gonna be a hellaciously hot. I want coffee now.
We just passed the people. Oh,
That was
See
lightning.
lightning?
Lightning.
We just passed
Thunder.
The place.
Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder.
Ooh.
Did you hear that? That was the
Ferris Bueller showing us parking garages can't be trusted. I know. Ferris Bueller is what made me think of that. Did you guys see that lightning? That's exactly. I know we have that kind of weather today. So we did bring a few snacks. I got peanuts, almonds, a little bit of chocolate, pork rinds.
I wanted tequila, rum, and 3 sunny beans
Where'd you put them?
in the cooler bag.
Oh, you brought the cooler bag.
That's where my Yeti is.
Oh, you got your Yeti too?
I brought my Yeti.
This program is brought to you by the letters SOCKS. I love
Who
that
said that?
Jovan, that's
So
the best.
fun. That's clever.
That's funny. That's funny shit.
We got some clever people in there.
I know, you guys are clever mofos.
They are.
You a creative mofo.
That's a creative mofos.
Every time I wear that hat, I forget I have it on.
Is it really?
And then
It's a
somebody
cool
goes,
hat.
oh my God, I love your hat. And I'm like, what
love
am I
your hat,
wearing?
too. Angela.
Hello,
Angela,
Corey.
I love you.
Oh my God.
I gotta work it, guys. I gotta work it. It's Sunday fun day. It could be all on, baby. I brought the dice.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I
he
brought the dice.
I can't. It's from Scotland. Well, welcome in.
Hello.
I can't with you, the dice.
I grabbed the dice on the way out the last trip.
Are we going to play Farkle? I left them on my...
No, I grabbed the bag of dice. If you left your dice, then you can play with mine. I'll win all the time.
Oh, damn it. Do you only have one set?
I have 2 sets.
I'm not using the metal ones.
Those are my ones dice.
I'm not using the metal dice. I feel like
Ones
I could
dice.
hurt myself. Those brass dice. Nobody needs the brass dice. Nobody needs it. Yeah.
Why are we breaking?
Oh, slow down. We don't need no hydroplaning.
Why are we breaking? My dad always said, no braking on the expressway.
The ride for us to go to Atlantic City is just over 2 hours. We have about 1 hour and 21 minutes, depending if traffic hits up. God bless America. Are you heading into the city? We are actually heading out of the city, Corey, and we're going to Atlantic City. The city is going to be smoldering hot. The squirrels are mating in your garden. Don't we have enough of them? Apparently not. Apparently they need more.
Maybe they rolled all ones.
I think Mr. Squirrel rode ones.
He's got acorns that have ones all over him.
He got acorns. He
rolled the acorns.
He got ones on his
rolled the
nuts.
Lucky. I was gonna say I stopped. I went with acorns.
And he has an acorns. I didn't know what to say.
You got
Joe.
the lucky acorns. Yeah, baby.
I know.
Yeah, baby.
Enjoy Nantucket. Hello. I have been seeing so many posts about it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Is it?
It is.
Jaws is a classic, guys.
That's a classic
I
film,
watched
man.
it last month. I don't know why. It was just
I could watch it every damn month.
It's like, I love when Brody's throwing the chum.
And
When you
he's
come down here, sling some of this shit, and then Jaws goes, "Rah." His cigarette goes. We need a bigger boat.
he just gets up and walks
He's got the
away.
oh shit eyes.
I know. You guys ever drive to Philly? Every time I
Fucking
go to
it's the
NY, I have to
funniest
go
thing
to
ever.
Philly for a few
Why don't
days.
you come down and
We've
sing
gone
some
to
of this
Philly,
shit?
but it's a great movie until the end when the shark dies. I love it when I mean, it was a
come
good
on.
movie.
It was a good
But I
movie.
thought it was hilarious when he does see that and his cigarette falls out of his mouth.
He's got his oh shit face on. He probably wet himself.
He's probably
he
like-
backs into the cabin and his cigarette. We need to bring him over. Greatest scene ever.
I still glitch up towards
Fucking funny.
the end when the guy. I know when Quint gets eaten.
I know.
When he gets eaten by the shark.
That was a sad part.
That was like, holy hell!
Quint's gone. Shit, they're going down.
I know.
Shark is eating.
He's trying to stab him with the harpoon as he going in, and I'm like, dude, man, it's fucking useless. I don't know.
He's got a big mouth.
You got bit by the legs, you toast, you're done. Those teeth are as big as your hand.
Right?
Well, that was a big ass shark.
Megalodon.
It was a megalodon, just about. Hi, Bonnie, how are you?
We're just chit-chatting in the rain.
Good morning, Alaskan Care. The weather,
Chit-chat.
it's going to be hot and humid today. Right now we have thunderstorms as we travel down the coast because we're going to Atlantic City.
I have to ask people a question. When you drive in the rain, why do you put your flashers on? Are you telling me that you're an unsafe driver or you're hazardous?
That's why you
Because
shouldn't feed
I'll
the
pass
shots.
you all the time.
Don't start driving crazy, Joe.
I'm not driving crazy.
Joe, slow it down.
I'm not driving
No,
crazy.
don't speed up. We're going fine.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Don't slow it down. Get your foot off the pedal.
I'm coming up the hill.
Joe, get your foot off the pedal.
I'm coming up the hill.
Stop it. Joe,
And I'm coming up the hill. It's a hill.
Joe,
See that? I downshift.
Joe,
I'm good.
Joe. I had a pet goldfish. He is the best. Made in. I can't read that. I can't even see that. It says, made in Lark. Made in Lark. Oh, they mate in tank. Best mate in tank. I'm like, I can't even read. Biggest scare. Why don't I put my glasses on? They're on my hair, my head. Biggest scare when I first saw it in theater was a dead body popping out of a hole. Oh my God!
That was-
Right,
yeah,
Joseph
when
Q?
you dropped the tooth.
And the eyeballs like floating
That's when
around.
you dropped the big tooth.
Alaskan Care to slow down. They put their flashers on because the rain is hard enough. They slow down. So no. The problem is they're
Why are
just
they in the
skid.
hammer lane then?
Why are they in this lane? Slow the hell. Get over. Get over.
You don't want to drive? Pull your ass over. Get out of my way. Don't stop me. I'm hydroplaning already.
Oh my God! Don't say that. Don't say that. I hated Jaws. Thought it was dumb when I was 5 when it came out. Really, House Account? I thought it was great. Now I don't. When it came out, I didn't see it when it came out in the movies because I was too young. It came out.
74?
Well, if it's 50 years, it would have been 75. Then 1975, and at that point, I was 7 years old. Not even probably 7 years old. So I wasn't allowed to go see Jaws at that age. I didn't see Jaws until I was a teenager. Or maybe like a young teen, preteen. And
I still remember on the Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, I was so scared, I got up and sat next to my dad in the theater because I was like, he's so scary. Darth Vader scared me.
did you really?
I got up, I was like, I was terrified of Darth Vader because he's so mean. I was like, I gotta get up and I sit next to my dad. My dad was, he always sat in the aisle, next to the aisle. And I was covered behind his shoulder.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Are you
Darth
joking?
Vader scared the shit out of me. And it was dong, 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 dong. I'm like, ah!
I can't. This
The first one wasn't bad.
Joe, that
The second-
speaks to
The first one wasn't bad. The second one was all Darth Vader kicking ass.
The Empire Strikes Back.
And the Empire Strikes Back because the Empire's pissed now. Now I'm pissed. I lost the Death Star. Now I'm pissed.
I'm striking back.
I'm coming after you, mofos. And it was all Darth Vader. Zing, 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 zing. And he was scary. He was a scary mofo. Seriously, they made
Darth
him-
Vader hates it when you don't make your numbers. I know, right?
Oh, seriously. Darth
Let me
Vader
just
scared
tell
the
you,
crap out
Joe,
of me.
that speaks so much to who you are in your personality. Because if you thought Darth Vader was that scary that you had to hide in the movie,
I got
that
out of the
you
theater,
are
went to my dad in
such
the
a
theater.
delicate flower.
In the theater.
Oh my God, stop it.
I don't care who is looking at it. I don't care. This guy's freaking me out.
That's so goddamn funny. I can't even talk about it. That's so crazy.
I was a little kid at that time. I was scared.
Joe, but you weren't.
I was a kid.
You were. I was not. I was a year older. Let me see. That's what everybody's saying. Let me see what everybody's saying. I think Young Frankenstein was a double feature. Still love the putting on the Ritz bit. Oh my God. Saw at 9 in the movie theater, scared the ish out of me. Thanks, Big Brother. Oh my God. I love it.
You know what I did to Josh?
Lori Sue says, wait. Well, yeah, well, I remember sitting next to Socrates while we watched Frankenstein in black and white. Scared the crap out of him too. Oh my God. Darth Vader is still the greatest movie villain there ever was. He is one of the best villains.
The speakers and the heavy breathing. Pissed off your burn. Talk about road rage. That's at a galactic level.
I know. I remember being upset when R2-D2 got blown up near the end of Star Wars. It made me think Luke wasn't going to make it. I was 6. Oh my God.
I love these stories.
Luke! Just started with the universal theme to teenagers. Get drunk and go to third base and you will be killed! I think that's been a thing for the most part. I mean, during our era of like that's when the real like, I feel like those real like slasher kind of things started to come up. My glasses have, oh yeah, they do have a tint. I didn't even know that. Oh. I had no idea they had a little bit of a tint. But yeah, like that's when they kind of came about. Star Wars should have a counseling team. Rotten cautionary tale
when that
indeed.
character came out, like Star Wars, I'm serious, when the late 70s and Star Wars, Empire Strikes came back in like 82 or 83, that was like, there was nothing else like it, guys. And those characters like Darth Vader, and you know, I didn't like Luke. I thought Luke was always a wimp. But you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I always loved
Joseph Q said Star Wars was just got my driver's license and wanted to drive. Volunteered to take my little brother to see it.
Yes.
Well, that was out when we were really little. Though Star Wars is out before we could even drive.
Yeah, 79.
Yeah, so we were.
79. And Han Solo,
I was like 10.
Everybody wanted to be Han Solo. Forget about Luke.
Han is the favorite.
Everybody wanted to be a hot rod Han. Driving
was.
the Millennium Falcon around, you know.
And it's wild to see, like, if you look at that, and you look at Harrison Ford back then, and what he became,
the visionary,
all the way through everything, it's a little like,
and
whoa.
Why did he start on number 4 first? I never understood that.
Wait, no, we're talking about Harrison Ford, not Steven Spielberg.
I'm sorry.
Shut Joe. Now you like.
Back up, reverse, try that thing again.
Hans was a tease.
He was.
Everybody wants to be the scoundrel. Everybody does. Everybody wants to be the bad boy, the bad girl, the naughty.
Well, Leia was that way too.
I never wanted to be Leia.
Okay.
I never want. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
She was kind of sassy, sexy.
Yeah. But then she's all kissing her brother. Like, I don't know. You didn't know. You know.
We didn't all know
That's
that.
your brother.
Well, we didn't know that. On one of the episodes, they kiss him on the lips, which is kind of freaky now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying, it was a little weird. Right?
Yeah, Han Solo is pretty much, I think it's very close to who Harrison Ford, like, that's who he is. That's what he is.
Actually, I think Harrison Ford was best in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Which he was a scoundrel there, too.
But I think that was his personality right there. Raiders of the Lost Ark, he made that movie series. Raiders of the Lost Ark. When that came out, oh my God, that was the be-all, end-all of mysterious movies. Oh my God, I love it.
You like that?
I still watch that movie.
You even have a Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of hat.
I did, I used to.
What is it called? The fedora.
I had to get rid of it because the hat shrunk, believe it or not.
The hat shrunk, it got
My
wet.
head didn't get bigger, believe that. The hat shrunk.
The Queen of the Resistance could not afford a hairstylist.
She had 2 snakes on the side of her head.
I would just wrap it around, you know.
They were cinnamon buns.
That's what we all thought they were. We're like,
She had 2
those are like cinnamon rolls.
Whenever she got
I'm hungry for cinnamon.
And just had it. I wonder if she had a coffee somewhere too.
You got my Kool-Aid glasses. I know.
Coffee.
I'm so glad they didn't give it to Tom Selleck. I'm glad he was doing Magnum PI. Hi, Brian. Because, I'm sorry, Harrison Ford made that whole series.
He had a little comedy in him, right?
You think Grogu is Luke and Leia's love child? No. Luke and Leia.
Yoda's love child.
That was Yoda's love child.
Yoda's love child.
I want to know.
I want to know more about that.
I want to know about Yida.
I want to know more about that.
What? Wait, he wasn't a scoundrel in Raiders. Ange was just saying, he's saying anything.
He was kind of a scoundrel.
He kind of was a scoundrel in Raiders.
He was a grave robber.
Because he was hanging out with the girls and the women's and he's leaving them. Remember in the very first one, she's like, "You left me!" Ah!
He was kind of a grave robber kind of thing.
Yeah, he was a scoundrel, I think. Tom Selleck was made for reverse mortgage ads. I'm going to tell you this right now.
That's funny shit.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I never, ever, no world, no realm.
Are you sure you want to say this?
Ever thought Tom Selleck was in any manner or means a good-looking person.
And quickly down under, he looked pretty good.
No, I never thought, oh, he's sexy. No. Men can think
down under. I want to be Tom Selleck.
I'm saying he wasn't sexy. He wasn't good-looking. I said no.
Sure
I'm like, get rid of that.
Sure,
what is this?
What
is? I always felt like he was wearing the same freaking Hawaiian shirt.
Maybe he had 10 of them.
Look at House Account kind of agrees. She says Magnum was weak and all of Selleck's movies suck.
Harrison Ford was a star.
Fafo says Patrick and Y has been called a scoundrel at times. Yes, he has. Nobody, this is true. Nobody ever says, I just saw a really good Tom Selleck movie. It's absolutely true.
Harrison Ford was good.
Harrison Ford is usually very, very good in his movies. You know who's pretty good in his movies too, even when he was doing more comedy and stuff? Tom Hanks is another one like that, even though he looks goofy. He's always like either goofy or he looked like the typical perfect 1950s, 1960s guy.
I thought he was amazing in Saving Private Ryan.
Right, like he was in like that kind of movie. But when he did Sully too, he was really good in that as well.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know? Harrison Ford has made some really bad movies too, but Selleck has never made a good one. True.
Right, I'll give you that.
No, I never thought he was. I get it. Some people like that kind of look. That's just not my look. I don't like that. My favorite movie is Innocent Man, and Innocent Man starring Tom. I don't even know what that movie is. That's how much I don't watch Tom Selleck.
I've never heard that one either.
Nobody's heard that. I would honk this one, but nobody's heard that, Bafo. Gene Hackman was no, he wasn't.
Don't start on Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman's ghost needs to go home.
Gene Hackman. No horn honking for Gene
Hackman was ugly.
Gene Hackman was an ugly man.
He was an ugly man.
Now, was he?
Who made money?
Was he very confident? Yes, he's very confident. He was ugly.
He was ugly.
Gene Hackman was ugly.
He was an ugly dude.
He was an angry actor.
Yeah, he was never playing somebody that wasn't angry.
An angry actor, yeah.
He was never playing anything that he was like a happy dude. I am totally matching today.
Denzel Washington, bam! Now that's a sexy man. Holy shit.
Denzel would kick your ass.
Denzel? Man, he's my hero.
I know, right, Joseph Q? Gene Hackman and Handsome were never on the same street corner. No, they weren't even in the same city. They weren't in the same state.
No,
they lived in different freaking countries.
Not at all. They were not. Not at all. No.
Tom Fafo says Tom Selleck was jealous of Gene Hackman's. I love how you go Hackman's acting ability. No, I mean, it may be, but Tom Selleck was just like, I didn't think he was a very good actor at all. He was like made for TV, forgettable. I watch all of the Blue Blood series. I've never seen one.
Actually, Tom Selleck is not bad in Blue Blood. I'll tell you that. I've seen some of the clips.
But he's made. I think
not bad.
This is what I'm gonna say. I think Tom Selleck was made for TV.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
There's a difference. Some people are made for TV acting.
I watch those clips on YouTube all the time.
Yeah, Gene Hackman was a good actor, but he was, but not the most handsome. Never the handsome.
He wasn't a good actor. I said he's not handsome.
He's ugly.
He's ugly.
He's ugly.
Angry.
Honk, honk. By the way, this is our little horn for all of our members and all of those who super chat. And oh my God, it's really coming down.
No, you have shitty drivers.
Joe, slow down. We're not speeding up.
I'm not speeding anywhere.
Joseph, if you fucking.
I'm not speeding.
Joe.
The speed limit is 65. I'm going 62. I'm sorry, 66.
You're going 70.
I'm going 66.
I can read it.
66.
Not yet. Now.
I get blamed for bad drivers.
No, I get blamed. You get blamed for you.
Because these
I don't give a shit about them.
Want to go to the freaking pee-pee place and they brake to change lanes.
Not in the rain.
You don't brake when you change lanes. You stay at speed.
Joseph Catrone! You have been a member of the Yo Club for 25 months.
Yeah,
I need to hear the bozo horn.
Bozo
you
horn
got a
for you.
horn, baby.
The pig, you get a horn.
You get a bozo horn. You get a clown horn. Octavia, how are you doing?
Octavia.
He got happy when he heard G. I know. Thank you, Joseph Q, for being a member and showing such support to the channel.
Don't cry, Angela.
You got a horn.
Angela, don't cry. It's not that emotional. Don't cry. It's okay.
Don't cry for me,
Argentina.
We're not going to sing that
peace,
song.
man. Active crime scene.
Oh, Ambrose squandered his membership milestone a few days ago. You squandered it. That's right. You'll get another one.
Shit happens.
Coming soon.
All I can say, shit happens.
He said shit happens. Oh, we're doing good. We're traveling down. We have an hour to go. An hour to go still. For real. Now we're in the Pine Barrens.
We are.
You guys would see the Pine Barrens, but it's raining. So you're just going to see a rainy window. But we're in the Pine Barrens, folks. That's what it is. I always feel like every time we drive through here, like a scene of The Sopranos could be taking place. Like over there or over there. You know, like they pulled off on some weird road and then it's Soprano. Yes, this is where the Jersey Devil lives, Miss Bunny Girl. Yes.
This is the house of the Jersey Devil.
This is where he lives.
Yes.
Jimmy Hoffa's in the Pine Barrens.
Jimmy Hoffa went in the furnace. He's melted in rebar.
Yeah, Joe says he's in the furnace at the plant.
He was in the furnace. He's in melted steel rebar.
He's in the GWB.
Stadium.
He's in the stadium.
But he says rebar, not concrete.
So I could actually go sit on Hoffa. I could sit on Hoffa. He could be in one of the seats or something.
Mob used to own the steel mill.
I know. If it were the Sopranos, there'd be a large room for that. No, I'm just saying, I think a scene like that was, that the Sopranos was based on could be happening. It could be. This is Jersey. Just saying. Just saying. I know. Forget about it.
You better refresh.
Why? You think I need to? I think I'm okay.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
I know I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the freaking middle of nowhere.
In the middle of the Pine Barrens.
I don't know. I don't know where I am. It's bouncy out here. I can't believe how much it's raining. Is it gonna stop? Is Noah coming down the road?
As we go south.
Why is he stopping?
People are shitty drivers.
I gotta take my glasses off to look at it. What was Christopher's girlfriend's name? Wasn't it Adriana?
What?
Wait, Christopher
Grieve?
from Sopranos. We're not talking Sopranos. It was Adriana. He sat on her dog. I know. He sat on. What was her dog's name?
Killed the puppy.
What? It was Adriana. I'm dead. It was Adriana. Oh no. Now I got to think of Adriana, one of our subscribers here. That's totally different light. Oh my God. It was Koko. He killed Koko. Koko. Oh my God. If Adriana comes in here, we're going to be like, how's Christopher? And she's going to be confused.
I know.
She'll be like, Dotson? No. That's kind of funny. Oh no, Adriana. I'm going to think of you with like the big nails and shit. You'd be blonde, but I know you're brunette.
She was totally Jersey. She was
so Jersey.
Was a classic Jersey girl. Actually, Housewives of New Jersey.
You think the Adriana, the actress who played Adriana's on OnlyFans? Probably.
She is classic Jersey.
She was like that. The fingernails.
Yes.
They were so long
Yes.
that she poked herself in the eye or something.
God.
Jesus.
Yes.
I don't even know how you could work, and she'd be like.
100%.
It was so Jersey.
Jersey girl.
The funny thing is when we moved to New York, and Sopranos were over. You know, they were in like reruns. And when we moved to New York, I was kind of cracking up that, like,
You see the landmarks.
that is like, you see the landmarks, but you also see the people that represent that iconic look of certain things of Jersey or New York and stuff. And it was just so funny. You know what I mean? I just was like, holy moly, that is so Jersey. And that character that Adriana, you know, that was Adriana, so Jersey. Like over the top Jersey. It was just, well, so was all of them. Carmela, all of them were very Jersey. But she was Jersey housewife. Carmela was Jersey housewife. You know, hey Tintin.
Tintin, welcome in.
It's just, it's funny to think about those and stuff. Oh my God.
There's your car, Ange.
Oh my God, look at this car, guys.
There's your car.
It's like a Mr. Bean car.
It's a Mr. Bean car.
Oh my God, where is it? We're gonna have to look in the mirror to see it. Oh, we can't see it. It's too far back. It's driving tinily slow. Not as funny when an Italian guy introduces you to his cousin Vinny, completely straight face. Oh my God, how's it count?
That's true though.
But it's true.
I got a cousin Vinny.
This is Joey, Joey, and Joey.
I hear that from all the time. I got a cousin Vinny. I'm like, are you shitting me? Really?
This is little Joey. This is Joseph. This is Big Joey. Joey Jr. They did a Soprano movie, but I don't think people liked it. I know they did it, and they actually had James Gandolfini's son in it. Joey or Paulie.
It's crazy that James Gandolfini died though.
Heart attack, man.
Yeah, but he wasn't that old, man.
Yeah, but my dad died when he was 51. So what are you saying?
Still,
It's like,
it's still not that old.
it's not that old, but still, man, he was like, he had a lot of other health things going on. He was eating, I don't know, a hero or something. I think he was somewhere else. Big Joey, medium Joey, little Joey. Yeah. That's how it goes.
Well,
Everybody's named Joey.
John Candy, although he was overweight.
But
he did die
we're
young.
talking about the
I'm
Italians.
just saying, people die young.
Joe's getting morose.
You brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. I brought up James Gandolfini.
Brick. That's 55 minutes. Brick means 55 minutes. Look at it, 55 minutes, almost 2 away. No, we're 2 away. We're 2 away. Brick is 55 minutes.
It was Paul or Paulie in our family, yeah. Yeah, the yellow car.
55. So you take 2 off that, it's 55.
What are you talking about?
Brick, when you see the cooling towers of Brick, 55 minutes.
55 minutes.
You don't even need navigation. That is Joe landmark.
Okay, Joe.
I drive by landmarks.
You know, your scar is really prominent today.
I look good.
You like Scarface. You're like Scarface.
You call me a liar? Are you calling me a liar?
Is that the one where he goes, say hello to my little friends?
Where he goes bonkers. He's got the pile of cocaine on his desk. He lays in there, takes a massive store, comes out with his M16 with grenade launcher. Say hello to my little friend. And then he gets killed. Fucking awesome scene. Awesome. My favorite scene in Scarface.
Couldn't you just go out the window?
No, he was making it. Scarface doesn't run away.
Yeah.
Run away. By the way,
Oh my God, that's so funny. House count. We called them reunions. The state called them parole hearings. Get the scar.
That's funny.
He got the scar at work, actually.
just a slicer, right?
Yeah, you got the
See
scar
how I
at work.
almost hit the jugular? I almost died.
I know. It was like
Came
he
close
went
to
to
the
move a
jugular.
piece of metal which he shouldn't have touched, and he went to move it, and it went and cantilevered, and it was a fresh cut piece of steel,
Like a butcher knife hit me
and
in
it
the
went,
head. A butcher knife hit me in the head.
and it basically sliced his face.
Sliced my neck open.
Yeah.
Two stitches down here, 12 up there.
Yeah, he had a lot of stitches.
Two. One was a deep one.
Yeah, it was a scary one.
I'm going back to work.
Yeah, that's Joe. Joe got here twice on the job. Oh, look at all this Jersey traffic. They're all coming back to the city. They're all coming from the shore.
We're going the right way, baby. We're going the right way.
He kept saying, I'm fine. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You don't need to get infected. I'm going back to work.
I'm like, you are not going back to work. Get your...
You can't cut it off.
That was your finger. That was your finger.
So funny.
When you saw that
Just cut it
scar,
off.
she thought about Al Capone and the Untouchables. I know, it's Joe. Joe's like, he thinks he's Al Capone and the Untouchables. I swear to God.
That was so bad.
Yeah, Joe's like, he did a couple things and he got hurt a couple times. My sister's husband used to go to Fraser High School.
Really?
Same age. Does Joe know a Norbert Cole? No, he does not.
That name is Norbert. I would have remembered that
Norbert?
name.
You would
I would
have?
have remembered Norbert any time of the day, sleeping, awake. That is not a normal name. I never heard of Norbert.
You would have never let that person live it
I
down.
would have been his best buddy. Hey, Norbert, I can do it, buddy.
You would have been.
As I throw him in the locker, because I was that guy.
You were that guy because you played football and you were just the
I
littlest
had my
guy.
leather jacket on. Norbert would have been in the locker because I don't remember that name. That was not a name that I even remember. I mean, it was
Viking 180, how are you
Hey,
doing?
Viking baby, where you going? What pub you going to today?
I know. I had to retrain
Where
that
is
out
it?
of you.
He's 6 hours ahead. He already had his pub time. It's dinner time.
That's why he's going to the pub.
Oh, dinner time at pub.
Pubs are basically named for public houses, which was actually
A
for
public
food
house
and
is where I
drink.
relieve myself.
I can't. No, not that
What
kind
do you
of
call that? A
public
public
house.
works.
He played football. Oh, he played football too.
No way.
Must have been way after you.
Norbert Cole, I would have played
Norbert.
football. Norbert, Nord, Cole, whatever. No. I would have remembered that.
Oh, Viking Hill 180.
Did he go
no
by
pub,
Nate?
just got home from work.
Did you go by Nate Cole?
Nat King Cole.
I would remember that too. My name's Nat King
Jess,
Cole.
hello from Seattle. New
don't
subscriber
know.
and enjoy your content. Drive safe, guys. Will do. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming
Wait,
in.
honk, 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 new subscriber.
New subscriber, not number.
Give it a short honk.
Okay, I'm going to give you a short honk. Okay, Jess, just because Joe said so. That's a little honk for you.
Officer, I couldn't
Honk, honk.
drive. This
Honk, honk.
crazy clown horn
Could
was
you
in my ear
imagine?
the whole time. Look at this crazy thing, officer. I'm giving you a ticket anyway, Miss Roman, because you're an idiot.
Because you're an idiot.
Right?
I know this is turned into. You're welcome. Yes.
Oh, Pine Barrens, you can see
Oh,
pines.
she says,
Pines.
yay, jinx,
Pines.
Joe. Yeah, that's called trees.
Pines.
This is our view.
Pine Barrens, pines.
The Pine Barrens. Those don't look like pines.
Pines.
I don't see any pine trees.
Pines.
You're lying. You're a liar. You're a liar and a thief.
I'm only lying about being a thief.
You just lie. You just lie around like a rug.
I cannot believe the traffic is already stacked
We would
up.
normally be in that traffic.
Yeah, but guess where we're going? We're going that way.
We're going this way because you're off this week.
Yeah, man.
And then we come back into town, and then we have to see a couple friends and stuff.
Bippity boppity boo.
I know it's going to be busy. No, it really does look like Seattle weather, but it's going to heat up. I have a feeling.
I tell you, the rain is dissipating.
Yeah, we'll
Not
see.
as bad.
We
I
will
see.
see.
More road, less water.
You're in the kitchen today, Din Din. What you making?
Orange fish.
She's not making orange fish. She's saving that recipe for the trip.
She making that cabbage fish place.
Good morning, yes,
What's
dear.
that crappy cabbage that I like? That I don't like kimchi fish.
She's not making kimchi. Oh wait, we gotta do. Oh my God, we need the quarters and the dollars and the nickels. Everybody, throw your money out.
How much?
Throw it. A lot of money. A lot of money.
$1.50.
$1.50. They took another $1.50 off our money.
$1.15.
Oh, $1.15. Could be $1.50.
I don't want to be $1.50.
Same thing.
It saves me 35 cents.
Oh my God, another toll. Another toll! It's taking a toll on me.
That one you could have covered with quarters, dime, and a nickel.
I just want to throw money out the window. Just throw it out the window. Good morning, Lazy Wiser. Thanks, John. We will drive carefully. No big chicken. Veg, mashed red skin potatoes with rice. Oh my God! You're just hitting all those points. You got this chicken. I don't even care about the veg, but the potatoes and the rice, I wish I want.
I love
Somebody needs to make up
I used to love
a way I can eat it.
Red skin potatoes are my favorite.
I know. I really wish I could eat that again. I want to eat it again. I wanna. I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna be the easy pass is so easy.
I just passed the student driver.
Oh well, he's driving.
He's going like 45 miles an hour.
He's driving. He's driving.
When I was a student driver, I have to tell you something, guys. I was never going 45.
Overhand, Joseph Q. Always an overhand toying toss.
Going 45 as a student driver.
You're such a... You know what? You need to stop talking your smack. Because you know that you were going 45.
Do you hear my superhero music in the background? Because I hear it right now.
No, the veg is nice. It's broccoli, bell peppers, carrots, and cauliflower. Wow. Oh wait, Jovan says the first time he saw us, we were in a hotel room on New Year's Eve. I said, who the hell are these two? Lost you for a few weeks, but started watching every day afterwards. Well, thank you so much.
Have we gotten better?
I hope
so.
Time
in a good way?
Stop it. Yes, dear says there are low-carb potatoes out there, and you can grow them.
No.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I find that's a lot of who shot John.
Oh my. Here we go.
I don't know. I don't know, yes, dear. You gotta send that to me. Send me a damn link. I swear to God, I want a potato.
I swear to God, I want a potato.
I want a potato.
You want a potato? Idaho? What do you want?
I want it. Idaho.
Idaho. Idaho. Listen, Idaho. Idaho in this car. You don't know Idaho.
I can't with him. No.
You may be the red potato, but Idaho.
No, Jess, I actually eat very low carb. I have to.
Listen, Jess,
because I'm not a small girl, but I gotta keep my blood sugar. I am diabetic, so I fight.
I am the hoe here.
Potatoes are delicious, but I cannot have them.
I never did like the Idaho.
Idaho. Could you imagine if you lived in Idaho?
I gotta make a state in the
What
West.
state do you live in? Idaho!
Idaho. Is that like an Indian name or something? What is that?
Idaho.
Idaho.
For coffee, Joe will do anything. He will.
Well, I'm not gonna roll the car. I'm not gonna go sideways.
I'm not going to Idaho.
Listen.
The horn. Okay, for those coming in, you guys missed the first part where I explained it. Because Joe and I had a whole conversation. I said, I want to do something special for when the viewers come in and they send a super chat or a little gift, or they become a membership and they have their membership milestone chat, that I wanted to do something special for them and decide to say thank you. So this is a way to acknowledge them. So every time we get a super chat or a member chat or a new member, we will honk the horn.
It's
and you guys
a brand
get
new
the hit.
horn. We just got it this morning.
I know. Too funny. I was looking at a map of Idaho on a separate screen. That's funny. How's it count? Now that we said Idaho like 30 times.
Idaho.
Now that we've said it like 30 times.
I said it more.
It's going to be coming up in all of your AIs. Okay. Oh my God, me too. Girls, so hard. I had a cup of rice last night. My ass had to go straight on the treadmill. Blood sugar's high as hell. I know.
Angela had some blood sugar issues yesterday too.
I think it's the heat,
no,
but
I think it was the heat.
I think it is the heat, but it's not like mine's are really high. And actually, Jess, I actually keep my diabetes all in check with that and walking. But I am honestly on a struggle of a journey to like drop some pounds. And so
National
Reserves. But I know they do match my glasses.
The Jersey Devil.
But that's the deal with the carbs. I do struggle with. I don't eat rice. I don't eat any of that stuff.
Oh my God! We made some rice for Josh last week.
It was so freaking. It's so good. I don't know.
I snatched the scoop. I'm like,
did you?
I wonder why I love this stuff so much.
It's delicious.
Damn good. have that. What's that? Rice
I know,
maker
Lori
called?
Sue. You
The
die
rice
without
maker makes rice
potatoes,
so
pasta,
unbelievable.
baguette. It was a bad enough beans around. I know.
The rice maker. You guys, if you do eat rice, buy a rice maker.
Well, yeah, we actually have a rice maker because we went on this whole kick of eating no wheat.
The rice
And
is
then
so
I found I can't eat
fantastic.
rice because it's carb ridden. But
Huge carbs. What's the rice maker called again?
Zoji Rushi.
Zoji Rushi. Say that one a couple
We have a
times.
Japanese rice maker, okay?
It is the
It's
best
fancy. It's got settings. It's exactly what they would use in Japan. And it
Damn,
sings you a
guys.
little song and stuff.
Guys,
And
it can make rice.
I love it. It makes it perfectly.
It's like an Academy Award of rice makers.
It is.
So you made it last week, and I was cleaning up, and I'm like, I look over, I pop the lid, I'm like, oh, this stuff is damn good.
And it's fresh. And it keeps it warm for
It's
hours.
got the warmer on it, yes. No wonder why we were going through bags of rice. I mean, 25-pound bags.
We would buy 25, 30 pounds bags of rice. And we would,
Once a month.
we'd have to go buy more rice.
We love rice.
You've been eating cauliflower rice? I do too. You're Filipino, so all the food we eat is rice. I know. That's the crazy thing. I'm Polish, girl. So let's talk about pierogies and potatoes, you know? Like, that's the hardest thing, is not having those things that are so connected to your heritage. You're just like, ugh. And then I love rice, and then I love this, and I love
I
had to give it up. Give it up.
Fatty bowl bags.
Did you say cauliflower to me? Cauliflower!
Yeah, I wouldn't touch cauliflower with a 10-foot pole. Now I have to eat it.
I know. I wanted to buy cauliflower, but it would never read. So then I couldn't buy it.
Cauliflower is just like, ugh.
It's whatever.
Like prehistoric white trees.
Anyway.
Gross.
Anyway.
It's like albino. You know what it is? It's albino broccoli. That's right.
I know, Tintin. Rice, like, you usually have a starch that's the base. But it's like, I can't eat anything that has starch in it or sugars in it. So, you ever hear of the wellness guy, Kevin Trudeau? He sells natural cure books, and one of his latest was the weight loss cure they don't want you to know about. Oh, there's so many of those out there, Robert Gandolfo.
You just gotta buy the book.
But honestly, the best thing that works for me, that I had to do so much research. I felt like like I was studying for a medical exam.
Subject matter expert.
Yeah, I go deep.
SME.
Yeah, rice is life, but will mess up the blood sugar for sure. I don't. But it's okay.
Okay.
We gonna make it.
We're
gonna make it. Dude!
I'm gonna buy the ugliest car I can buy, and it's gonna be gray.
That is a really ugly car.
What color is your car? Gray. I couldn't pick a color, so I picked gray.
My God, there's a big old truck.
No trucks on the Parkway.
There's very little traffic right now. Do self-help books really help? Well, they help those that are selling them. That's what they help.
Bingo. Andrew's got another
Bingo! Bingo was his name-o. But we didn't want to talk about Bingo. We were talking about Sesame
tell me I
Street.
gotta read these self-help books. I'm like, do you know the guy? Because I'll just give him money. I don't want to read the damn book.
You have leftover Polish sausage with peppers and mushrooms. I'm going to chop it up for a chopped sandwich.
Oh,
that sounds tasty.
That sounds delicious.
You're hitting all them buttons, man. You're hitting all them buttons, Lori Sue.
Deliciously wonderful.
That sounds wonderful.
You're gonna chop it up.
What do I eat for breakfast? I eat eggs.
We had eggs this morning.
I will have usually 2 to 3 eggs, depending if they're medium or large. And then I usually throw maybe a slice of ham in there with some cheddar. Not American cheese, because that has 2 carbs of a slice. So I'll usually have that with maybe like half a pear or a couple strawberries. And that's breakfast with coffee. I notice if I have that breakfast, listen, if I have that breakfast, I'm good for the day and my numbers are better. For lunch, it usually will be...
You eat an early breakfast.
I do eat rather early. And lunch I'll usually have like a tomato cucumber salad, sometimes with some feta and maybe meat. It all depends what I have in the house. But that's pretty much what I do. Bacon, eggs. I also, you know what Jess is really good too, is you can do, you have to have Greek yogurt, full fat yogurt.
Full fat.
Full fat yogurt.
Full fat, baby.
And you can put in a little bit of like nut granola.
Full fat.
but you have to get the nut granola. No oats or any of that shit in there. And or I throw in blackberries and stuff, things like that. So I switch it up. And don't forget, you can have anything for breakfast. It doesn't have to be bacon and eggs. Hell, if you want hamburger that was left over or a slice of pizza, just skim the pizza off. Just throw the bread part of the pizza away. Yes, I know everybody is like rolling their eyes and slapping their heads because they can't hand it when I decimate a pizza slice. But that's what I do. You know, so I will do that. I always make a little charcuterie plate, things like that. So I always try to have that kind of food in the house so that I can get by. Because if it's in the house and I have it, I will more than apt not likely be so tempted. I don't want to be tempted by stuff that I shouldn't eat.
Don't get all
you know?
I don't want to be tempted. Don't tempt me!
I know, you got to do what you got to do.
Don't
You can't with the Greek yogurt? Well, I'm telling you, I put in other things. You get used to the taste. Like, once I stopped eating the sugar, I literally became so sensitive to tasting sugar that when Joe puts something in my thing that's sweet, I'm like, it's too sweet. I can taste the sweetness in a lot of things like this much. Oh my God, another toll.
$2.30, $1.15. What's the next one?
I don't do 100% keto dieting, right? I do as much as I can. I keep it under like 30 carbs a day. And I'm talking whole carbs. I don't go by nut.
Yeah, we count.
You count the fiber in there. You don't take the fiber out.
It's cheating.
I don't do pastas. They have 0 carbs, but you got to look at it. Net carbs are a bullshit magic math. A great cucumber set I made includes tomatoes, black olives, green peppers, red onions, artichokes, all very good. They say, eat like a king for breakfast, eat like a prince for dinner, and eat like a pauper for dinner. Yeah. It's hard to see him not eat the crust. Sometimes it's hard for me not to eat the crust because sometimes that crust is the best. It really is. Yeah, you get used to not having the sugar, and then when you do have it, you're like, ooh. Like, and I don't have sugar. I have like sweeteners and stuff.
Right?
So, and that's the crazy thing. Like, I don't like it super sweet.
2:30 again. 2:30.
Jess, I did do Weight Watchers ages ago, over a decade ago, like a long, long time ago, maybe like 20 years ago. And I will never do it again because it made me obsessive. Yeah, it made me crazy. Hi, Trinity to the world. Where are you guys driving from? New York City. We're driving down to, you're from Trinidad. Oh, awesome. Driving down to Atlantic City. Okay, we're going to throw your quarters. They took more money from us.
9 quarters and a nickel.
More quarters. But I did do the Weight Watchers, but I felt it made me obsessive, and I didn't feel like they were doing anything for me. They were just taking my $10 every fucking week. You're like, oh, come in here. Let's weigh you and shame you that you didn't lose anything. It was so numbers focused that it pissed me off. If I ordered Greek yogurt cubes covered in chocolate for snack, it looked too good. You can make those. I'm asking because my brother Brian lives in New York City, so I'm kind of worried about these storms you're talking about. Storms, gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it, Todd. It's not a bad problem. The storms, it's gonna. The storms are gonna pass, and then it's gonna be hot as hell. I know. I got no coins left either. I got nothing. They take all my coins. Easy Pass just sucks them out of my pocket. So you'll be fine in New York. New York very rarely ever gets like really, really bad weather. The last time was when my son started, Hurricane Sandy was the bad storms. And that was in September of 2011, 12? Something like that. It was a long time ago. Thank you, Todd. You like my glasses? Yeah, they're one of my glasses.
She looks good with those glasses on.
I know, the humidity is insane, and I can't take it. But guys, I want you guys all to have a good day.
You think you shouldn't be in the speed lane because everybody's backed up?
Oh my God, Joe, you're not driving. Sanders makes paper money airplanes. I know, he's sitting on a pile of money. Long Island here. Oh, you're from Long Island, cool. Oh, it was 2012.
Thank you, Mr. Honda, for getting
yes, it was 2012 because that's when he graduated and he went to go to college. And his first year of college, like a month in, he's like, Mom, there's a hurricane. And I'm like, what do you want me to do, dude? Stay in the city, you'll be fine. The school will handle you. And he was like, should I leave? I'm like, don't leave because you'll never get back in the city. And then all his friends who left the city to go to their homes, they went to Long Island and all the other areas that were hit by Sandy. And they had it worse, whereas Josh
no power.
was literally in a perfect spot.
He had power and he had everything. It was good.
Yeah, he had power and everything. Glad you caught live. You and Joe have the best day. Looking forward to more of your videos. See you guys later. All right. You have a good one, Jess. And yeah, stay tuned. There's something new on the channel every single day. And we will see you guys later as we go and get into AC. The closer we get, sometimes we lose the signal really bad. But thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for letting me use my horn today. We hope to use it a lot more. And stuff.
That's annoying.
And I love it. You guys are the best. Take care. Peace out.